Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this video kind of as short and as sweet as I possibly can, but with giving you guys the information that I know a lot of you are looking for because you guys have emailed me and everything else. Okay, so I'm going to start at the beginning. A couple of weeks ago, you guys know that I'm doing a 180-day body transformation on Instagram, and one of the things that I'm trying to prove during this 180-day series is that crap comes up in our lives, and we need to take care of that, but still we need to move on. We do not want to give up our goal of where we started. So I've had a lot of things come up during this 180 days. 180 days doesn't sound a lot, but it's taken me almost a year to do 180 days because I only put in 4 days at the gym a week. So, I've been struggling with certain stuff, colds, flus, the children getting sick, cars breaking down. But, each time I still got back on that horse and I was like, no, I need to finish this 180 days. I set a goal. And, I want to prove to people, I want to, through this journey that I'm doing, I want to be an example. I want to show others that it can be done. And if I can do it, anybody can. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I incorporated yoga into my workout. And after yoga, I started having some really bad shoulder pain. I mean, it wasn't just regular shoulder pain. It was like horrifying shoulder pain, like in the joint, and it really, really hurt. And I started having horrible headaches. And what finally prompted me to go see a doctor was that I was waking up in the mornings and my arm was like really cold to the touch and it was numb. I couldn't feel it. I started losing sensation like in my lower part, like my two fingers. Then I started, my clavicle bone right here was like really, really hurting, and I was starting to have headaches and kind of like numbness on the side of my face. So I thought, you know what, I better go in because I probably did something really crappy to my shoulder. Maybe too many downward dogs, holding planks too long, whatever. So I went to go see a sports doctor, and he looked at it and he said, well, it's not your shoulder. That's the good news. So I was like, yay. But then he said, but on your back, he goes, you have a really big tumor. He goes, did you know about this? And I said, no, I wasn't aware that I had a tumor on my back. And he's like, yeah. So apparently this tumor is like, if my spine's right here, this tumor is right up against my spine and between my lung. So this gentleman sent me to another doctor. So I went to go see another doctor, and that doctor told me, I'm going through the same hospital that I went through when I died, and they saved my life and all that stuff. So he was able to pull all the files out of my history, and he found out that he started looking at x-rays because they took a lot of x-rays of me at that point, and he found that this tumor had been sitting, it showed in the x-rays even back then. So this tumor, as far as we know, has been in my body 10 years, if not more. So I posted a picture on Instagram, and instantly I got all the people. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I'm going to pray for you. And, I had the people telling me, how could you do this to us, Marie? You're a naturalist. How dare you go Western medicine? Because I've decided I'm going to have surgery. Or other people that were like, no, you need to try this. You need to go natural. Okay, so this is why I'm doing this video. For all of you that are emailing me, for all of you that are suggesting different things, here is what I want to say to you. Every healer, I can tell you, every healer, every guru on YouTube is facing certain things. Whether they allow you to see it or not, that's up to them. But I am not one of those. I want to share my journey because I feel that through my journey, others will learn. So one of the things that someone constantly brought up, I've had a lot of emails since posting that picture, is how could this happen to you when you detox all the time? Okay, so this is a form of detox. How is it not a form of detox? I have a tumor. This is not a little tumor. This tumor is about the size of a grapefruit. And my body, I'm detoxing, I'm trying to get all these toxins out, and my body goes, wait a minute, how am I going to get this tumor out of the body? I'm not going to be able to pass it through her feces. I'm not going to be able to pass it through her urine. She's not going to be able to throw it up. How am I going to get this tumor out? So let me push it out closer to the skin. Okay, because it's going to try to push it out through my skin. My concern is, and I would definitely go natural if I had more time. The problem is that this tumor is now up against my spine and it is messing with nerves, and they're afraid, and so am I, that if I continue to allow it there and I spend 2, 3, 4 months attacking this naturally, it's going to attach to my spine and it's going to do some serious nerve damage to my head, to my brain, to my neck, to my shoulder, to my arm, and to my back. I cannot allow that. So this time I cannot go natural. There are so many reasons to not go natural this time. And I know it seems like the logical answer because I do everything naturally. But listen to me, people. There is no shame in this. None. I see other gurus that sit there and come and say, well, I had to go to the hospital for this, or I had to take this, or I had to take this pill, or I had to take this antibiotic, and they are scrutinized. I will not allow that. Not in my book. Because let me tell you, ever since I was a little kid, my grandmother always used to tell me this little story. And she says, don't be so set in your ways. You know, the reason that trees don't break is because they bend. You cannot stand so firm on something that you're going to break. I cannot sit there and stand so firmly on this and say, I'm going to do this naturally, where I'm going to be stupid enough to get nerve damage. So, you know, and she always told me, she says, you know, there's this little old story, and I want to tell this to you because I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear this right now. You know, there's this story of, there was this huge flood, and there's this guy sitting on a rowboat, and he's like, please, God, please help me. You got to help me. So the first guy goes by on, you know, a little raft, and he's like, hey, dude, you need a hand? You need some help? And he's like, nope, I got this. And then he goes back to praying, please, God, you got to help me here. You got to get me out of this water. And the second guy comes in, and he's got a ladder, and he's like, hey, dude, you need some help? Come on, come across the ladder. He's like, nope, I got this. And finally, the third guy comes by, and he's like, hey, do you need a ride, you know, into town? We're going downstream. And he's like, nope, I got this. So like 3 days later, he looks up at the sky and he goes, God, I've asked you repeatedly to help me here. Why haven't you helped me here? And God answers him back. He goes, I sent you 3 people. You know, why didn't you take that help? This is the same thing. I'm being given help from a wonderful specialist who assures me that I can have this cut out and everything removed. I think that our body knows how to take care of itself. Seriously. For the last few weeks, I've been craving grapes. I mean, literally, that's all I've been eating is grapes. And I started bodybuilding and I started doing yoga, and it was the muscles that are building that have pushed this tumor out. I strongly believe, I believe with everything I have that there is nothing in that tumor that's going to harm me if it is taken out. My body knows that this tumor cannot break itself up and go into my system because I strongly believe that there are so many toxins, guilt, anger, resentment, fear sitting inside that tumor. There is so many toxic cells, so much infected pus, that if that tumor were to start breaking up and going into my body, I would become so sick that it's not even funny. So I see this as a total blessing, total blessing. I see this, I just can't even be more thrilled about it, that I'm coming to the end of my healing journey, and this is going to be taken out of my body by a wonderful surgeon who promises me that within 3 or 4 days I'll be able to get back to the gym, and he's going to take all that crap out of my body, and I'm going to feel so much better. So for those of you that say, Marie, how could you do this to us? You had to go natural. All I got to say is, look, people, even Jesus Christ couldn't baptize himself, okay? Everybody needs a little help. I just lost a beautiful friend not too long ago because that person insisted that she was going to heal naturally. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. She didn't want to go, she didn't want Western medicine to help her. She was going to go natural, and it took her life. I don't want any of my followers to be that one tree that stands so firm and so strong in that belief that they're going to break. I don't want to lose any more friends like that. It's not fair. So I don't want sympathy. If you want, send me your prayers for a nice healing surgery so I can get my butt back to the gym and get back to yoga, because I love it. And so I can get back here on YouTube and start giving you more information, because I've got tons of information I want to give you. Right now I'm working on something on my eyesight because I want to heal my eyes. And it's working great, and I want to share that with you. So if anything, send me some prayers so that the surgeon that's going to perform the surgery, performs it without a hitch, and everything gets taken out so no toxins are left behind, and that I'm up and running in no time. So if you want to do that, I love that. But that is basically it. So I just wanted to stop the roll of emails and comments, about, oh, poor, I feel so sorry for you. Trust me, I got this. And I think that fear is one of the worst things that you can have on a healing journey. It stops you from making the right choices. It paralyzes you from making choices. And I believe that it's very important to not allow fear into decisions when it comes about your health, because every day you have a choice. When you get up, who are you going to serve? Fear or faith? You have to. And as Kyle C says, if you've never heard of him, you need to go check him out. The minute I heard about the tumor, I was like, oh my God, I have a tumor. Oh, what am I going to do? And then I instantly took a nice deep breath and I said, but this is awesome. And the reason it's awesome is because I get to take all that junk out of my body once and for all. I get to be healthier. I finally get to grow the muscles in my back that I want to grow. And I'm going to be that much stronger because of this tumor, because I am stronger than this tumor. And it also gives me the power to know that I will be okay, that I will be fine, and they're not going to find anything. I already know. So calm down, people. It's okay. All right. Love you guys. I love your support. I love your comments. I love that you care enough about me to send me the remedies and tell me what works. I will be trying some remedies after I I do get all this done. And if you want to send me something, send me anything that you even think could help me heal 10 times faster than I normally would. I would love that. All right, till next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'm going to try to come at you with a video real quick, and hopefully this will be an in and out procedure and I'll be fine. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.